my channel. So today I thought I would do a get ready with me video, as tonight I am going to one of my friend's birthday party as the Red Queen of Hearts. And I've seen multiple tutorials on YouTube, and so a lot of my makeup is going to be based off of various different YouTubers' videos. But I've never done this before. I didn't try out the makeup, so this is going to be the first time doing it. I'm sorry that the lighting is yellow. I'm in Josh's bathroom, and because the walls are yellow, I'm really yellow. So I have this beautiful mirror that's right here, which is amazing. And so I'm going to be showing you the makeup as well as doing it so that I can really look at my face. First things first, you want to moisturize your face. Really moisturize your face, especially your lips. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier foundation primer in Radiance. It's just going to give you this nice glow. Now you could go with a matte, but I'm going to go with this instead. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm going to be taking the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer. I am going to put another primer on top of my eye, but this one for now is just going to be the first base. I am going to apply my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. It's going to give just a really nice glow all over, and it's really just going to perfect my skin. I'm going to take this Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. I'm just going to take 3 drops. Whoa, that was a little bit more than 3 drops, but I'm going to take that amount, blend it on my fingers, and I'm just going to apply this all over the face. This shade, I believe, is a little bit lighter than my actual skin tone, but I want to go a little bit lighter. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the Ben Nye Cream Color in White. I'm just going to take this Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm going to lightly just apply it in a heart shape. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm going to blend all of this in. So right now it kind of looks like a mask. Then to get the certain spots that just need a little bit more coverage, I'm going to take these two and I'm going to blend those together. And I'm going to pat that into the face. So I'm going to now apply some concealer, and I'm using my MAC Mineralized Concealer in NC20, and I'm just going to apply that right underneath the eyes. Take my Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to blend it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take just some finishing powder. I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender, and I'm going to apply this to the face. I really want to pack this on so that my makeup does not budge. To brighten it a bit, I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm going to take my Beauty Blender again, and I'm just going to apply that under the eye and work my way in. Once I set it, I take the damp side that I didn't use, and I just pick up any of the product that is left over. So while I let that set, I'm going to move on to eyes, which will be very interesting because, like I said, not exactly sure what I'm going to do. So I know for sure I want it to be really sparkly and gold. So I am going to use the Maybelline Color 24-Hour Tattoo in Barely Branded. And it's just like this really shimmery neutral eyeshadow. So I'm just going to apply that to the lid. Now before I actually move on to the gold, I am going to just add a little bit of a brown into the crease. So I'm going to be taking the Inglot shade in 13, but it's just this really simple matte brown. I take my Cover FX fluffy brush, tap off any excess, and I'm just going to gently just put that into the crease. It's going to define our crease, and when I put the red in the crease, it's just going to really make it pop out just a little bit more. I'm going to attempt to put on this NYX Roll-On Shimmer, and this is in the color Nude. I'm going to apply that right onto the eyelid, and then I'm just going to press it in with my fingers. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my Nude Tude palette by The Balm, and I'm going to take this color Snobby, which is a really beautiful light gold shade. And I'm going to take my flat shader brush and pack that on. Now I could have put a white on my lid and that really would have made the gold stand out, and I probably should have, but I didn't. So you do with what you got, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Lorac palette, and I'm going to take this gold shade, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take that, and this one's very pigmented. I'm just going to apply that to the outer half of the eye. And then I'm going to take Half Baked, which Half Baked is super shimmery, and this is in the original Naked palette, and it's the just, woohoo! It's just the gold that's in it, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. Then to bring out the gold even more, I'm going to go back into the Nude palette, take Snobby, which is that light gold. I'm just going to lightly apply it back on top of the golds. Now we're gonna move on to the crease.
We're going to paint the roses red.
I'm gonna go in this BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette, and I'm going to be taking this red there. And lightly dip my brush into it, and this is the Sonia Kashuk brush. It doesn't say, but it looks like that. You just work first the actual crease, just kind of creating a cut crease, and then I'm gonna just blend it out. I'm gonna take my little blending brush, and I'm going to gently just blend any of the harsh edges away. Now I am going to go in with a little bit of a deeper red. So I'm going to take this pencil brush, and I'm going to be taking my Coastal Scents palette, which I've had for years and is literally falling apart. But I'm going to be taking this red right here, just the bottom red. I'm going to create an outer V. Then I'm going to blend this out. I'm going to take this really shimmery white shade, and I'm going to lightly just apply that to my brow bone. I still feel like it needs to be a little bit deeper, so I'm gonna take this really fluffy brush and that deep red from the Coastal Scents. So before I apply the liner on top of my lid, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in black, and I'm just going to rim my upper and lower lash line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little tiny precision brush, and I'm going to be taking the Half-Baked eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply that in the inner corner and blend it underneath the lid. With the same precision brush, I'm going to take the dark red that we put in our crease, and I'm going to line the lower lash line. Fun fact, the one brush I actually needed I didn't bring. So I'm just gonna wing it. Literally, I'm going to be taking this Morphe flat shader brush with my MAC Black Track Liquid Fluid Line, and I'm just gonna dip this into the brush, and we are going to line my upper lash line. I'm gonna take my NYC liner, and it's a liquid liner. I'm not a fan of this one, but it's all I have at the moment, so we're gonna have to just deal with it. I'm just gonna go over the black line. I'm just gonna fill in my brows like how I normally do. I might pull them a little bit thicker and darker though, but we'll play it by ear. So this will be the interesting part, because I'm going to contour, but I'm going to be contouring with red. So I think first things first, I'm going to lightly contour with my Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I'm gonna use this really, really taupey shade right here. And I'm going to lightly contour just a little bit. We're gonna use that Coastal Scents shade, and we're going to contour. I'm gonna take this brush, and I'm going to create the shape of a heart. So I'm actually gonna switch over to this blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that into the hairline. Out, don't worry. So I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. powder brush, and it's just a very flat top brush, and we are going to blend this up into the hairline. I'm going to go back in and create the shape that I want. Blend away the harsh edges. I am taking the NYX Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I just created a line where the arch of the heart be located, and I'm just blending it into the white. I'm also going to blend this down into the jaw, and then kind of press it into the skin. Now I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle right part here. Line a little bit of that with some shimmer. I'm gonna blend that in. So there is a shimmery red shade in the palette. So I'm just gonna take that on my finger and apply that right there. Take the gold from the Naked palette. I'm just gonna apply that right there too. Now I'm gonna take this Inglot Sparkling Dust and I am going to apply this to my cheekbones. I'm just gonna pour a generous amount. I'm gonna take my little stippling brush, take a little bit of it and just apply it. Curl my lashes. And I'm going to add a thin coat of mascara, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Travel Size Mascara. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara in Waterproof, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lashes. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to apply lashes. So I am using very large lashes, and they are the Everlash Human Hair Lashes in 138. All right. Lashes are on. I'm going to attempt to put cards on my eyebrow. So I'm going to be using this Smashbox Step-by-Step Contour Stick and Highlight. I'm going to take my Ben Nye, this is the flat Sonia Kashuk brush. I'm just going to blend that down. On the rest of it, I'm going to take my little flat brush and I'm just going to kind of outline and fill in close to the brow. So I'm going to take liquid liner and I'm going to draw the lines. Okay, I got it. So now what we're gonna do is just kind of fill it in a bit. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back in with the white and just kind of touch up anything just to make it stand out a little bit more. Now we're going to draw on the white part. I'm gonna take a gel liner and a little pencil brush and I'm going to draw cues. So I'm gonna draw a cue here. And I'm just gonna go over that again. This is the OCC Lip Tar in NSFW. I'm going to take a little bit of this, put it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to dip my brush in product, and we are going to make a heart. I'm just going to cover this up. I'm not a fan of how that turned out, so I'm just going to go back over the white. Then I'm going to go back in with my liquid liner and just go over the lines again. So I think I'm going to take this pencil brush and I'm going to be taking a black shadow. I'm just going to go over the line again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to apply jewels. So I bought these at Walmart, but they are just little stick-on jewels, and I am going to apply that to my skin. I take this duo glue, and I'm going to apply that to the back of the stud. We're just going to apply it right where we want it. There we go. Okay, last thing. The lips. I'm going to apply concealer against my lips, blending it out. Take my setting powder and just apply that over the lips to make sure that the concealer doesn't lift. So we're going to take that little precision brush and we are going to create a heart lip. Just to set that in, I'm going to take the red. A trick I learned at Disneyland. You take your setting powder, you take a piece of paper just like so, apply it, and what you're going to do is just set it, just like so. Now Now to set everything into place, I'm taking my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix setting spray. This is my Queen of Hearts makeup. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want me to do more Get Ready With Me videos like this, I know they're very, very long, but if you're interested in them, let me know in the comments down below and I will definitely do something similar to this. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.